So what do we got today? We got ourselves first duel of the day over on the NA with Team Blue with C. Oh God, the meme is unreal. Is that like an underboob? Oh, no. Okay, I'm not even gonna do that. Not even gonna do that. That's a gnome. That makes me feel awkward. We got ourselves Lekin here with Peachy in the back, playing more of that Pharaoh Versace, by the way. I had a gun named Versace. I'm done. That's Versace. And we got ourselves Zachary playing more of the Fury on Team Red. We got ourselves Grizzle trying out that Pharaoh. We got Rogue playing. Didn't I face against you in a... I faced against you in an arena. I swear to God I did. Rogue. What are those shoulders? They look good. We got ourselves Omen. We got ourselves Vexduck. We got ourselves Zulalu. Hanging on the back. Both of these pharaohs, all the pharaohs pop out of pharaoh form unless you're dueling. Real quick, Zulalu, pop out of pharaoh form unless you're doing. Grizzle, pop out of pharaoh form. How are you doing? It's gonna be Canada. Already gonna take a little bit of damage from Versace. Actually doing some damage back to Versace. Mounted clapping up with the stun to fall. Rogue trying to get those kill commands in there back to back. Going to go for that Mongoose Bite. Stun onto Rogue. Who's gonna trick it out of it with a freezing trap onto Versace. Immediately manning better just to follow. Is gonna play that survival hunter play style. Look at the pet too. Using got Dad's choice of pet to run for survival. Very interesting. That's Elendilly, aka SMR on his old tune. Wait, Rogue is Elendilly? Or is that Versace? Wait, which one is which? The Paladin or the Hunter? I'll start up and hard eye on you. Sounds good, man. Versace hanging out on the bottom of the pillar. It's gonna be Rogue hanging on top. Looks like the pet is already on his way. Chasing after Rogue. Is he actually? No, his pet is back there. He's just throwing down traps on the side. Versace is Elendilly. That's Quinrat. Okay, now we know. We know this guy then. Versace. Trying to see if he can get himself a setup. He's taking a lot of damage from these grenades. It's getting the stun. That's going to be a knockback trap to follow. It's going to disconnect him. Still going to go for big wings. Stun to follow. Chicken side of it immediately. And that's going to be Canada trying to see if he can survive. Saving Chicken Brock. And that's some big damage out of the Paladin. Slicing him through. Versace is just continuing to maintain himself. Even gonna go for that self-heal with that Crucible. That could have been a big hit right there. But he obviously got a massive crit with also the wings. Increasing that healing out of that he gets. Rogue trying to see if he can survive this damage just a little bit longer. Still holding on to the big turtle shell. Trying to see if he can get cooldowns rolling onto Versace. Where Versace is gonna take the time, throw that hint of hindrance onto Canada. And Canada's gonna have to go for a long way. It's gonna be a little bit of a camo. Versace is gonna be forced to pick up the eyes. Should not pick him up immediately. Rogue is already sitting at about more than half health. So Versace better be quick. Canada is gonna go for the manic bandage. Trying to squeeze out as much healing out of all these resources as they can. That's gonna be a freezing trap to set up Versace as he set himself up for a big swing there. I'm pretty sure it was a Crusader Strike, if not a Templar's. Canada already taking damage already with that Crucible Judgment to follow. Canada trying to go for some damage as well. It's gonna go for a bit of is that Mongoose? It looked like he was going for that aspect of the Eagle, but he didn't look like he was doing any damage to Versace. I didn't see any Mongoose Bites flying from a distance. Striking for Canada right now. As he's dropping super low. Another knockback onto Versace. Trying to see if he can keep him at bay with the manic bandage to follow. Malak onto Versace. Versace cannot dispel it, but can at least remove the poisons. And Canada and Versace are still neck to neck. Canada just playing and hovering super low in health. What is this song that I'm listening to right now? What is this song? Let me see if I can find a better one. That's a good song right here coming up. I don't know what that one was, but it's going to be Canada sitting up above. Looks like he's just going to mount up away from Versace, walked him into a freezing trap, and it's going for continuous manic bandages over and over, extending these games until the next century. Double Concentrated Flame. Don't know if that actually does anything for him. Trying to get some range damage over Versace, but that stun is going to happen with a bubble coming, no, with wings coming down. That's going to be maybe a turtle shell out of Canada. Does get a stun onto Versace, but couldn't quite go for a turtle shell. Should have probably went for a defensive or two going for this. And Versace wants to go into Omen. Next duel. Doesn't even want to give Omen a possibility of a setup, and Omen was given Versace opportunity to go for, hey, here's the honor duel, but Versace was like, you know what, I got wings up and running, I need to get the big damage rolling. Omen popping out his Dark Glare, playing that Affliction. Is that going to be big damage on Versace right now? Did he get enough ways to get the damage rolling? He is rotting the guy, but just how much rot is he going to be able to get through? Save to trigger. Oh, silence coming out as Versace does use the Dwarven Dark Iron Rachel in order to take off the dots of himself. Wall for Omen as he's able to stack up a bunch of unstable effects on Versace. Still holding on to the bubble, however, and that's going to be big damage back to Omen. Versace is going to go for that Shield of Vengeance to keep himself trucking. Getting that shield, going to be a reflect for Omen, but looks like he's going to get bobbed before that Shield of Vengeance can even pop. So Versace took one momentum from one person, one cat to rogue, into Omen with those wings, just continued to clap on and through all the damage over time. Omen should have went for a more long play style, should have went for a big setup with the Dark Lair to definitely force out some skill downs out of Versace. Next up is going to be Vextech, giving him the auto duel, letting him walk up, letting him get a setup, giving him opportunity to get some cooldowns back. Versace going to be getting the chicken back very, very soon. We got about a minute 20 left on that Shield of Vengeance, so we're going to be waiting for a little bit longer. Try not to have boys to judge me. Yo, says, dude, try out Affliction. Give it another go, man. Give it more than one game a go. Vextech getting hit with a hard trick out of it into wings. Try to see if he can clap on Versace. Immediately going to be a bubble for Versace just to get himself floating ahead a little bit longer. It's going to go for a Crucible for another self-heal. Vextech still has wings, but he's too far away from Versace to be able to get anything going. Does he have hand for freedom for this, for that hand of hindrance? And Versace staying on the ledge as best as possible just to stay away from Vextech, just trying to keep it as bait from those cooldowns. That's literally what he's doing. He's just running from CDs. Oh my god, Vextech, that's so much of your pressure, so much of your potential damage gone. With the Shield of Vengeance, trying to see if he can make an offensive comeback to Versace though. And Versace is not looking to hit that thing either, but that's going to be Templar slapping Versace, landing a flashlight with another stone. Trinkets out of this one, however. And Vextech's Shield of Vengeance is still looking pretty healthy. That thing is going to pop. But he never got to do any kind of big value damage. Going to be stunned onto Vextech. Versace is going to go for some damage here. Drop it on the Hearthstone. Try to see if he can watch out him not only in the game, but maybe get a big old face command. Oh my god, what is that damage by the Red Paladin? Vextech got way too confident there. Thought, yeah, I have about 20% health. Yep. Paladin's just going to steal that 20% health in a global. Oh my god, and Zulala is up next. Getting an opener onto Versace. And he's trying to go for a bit of a reset play. Dropping up the dots and trying to see if he can just land a rooter to Versace, who did get some damage back on Zulali. If he can deny the reset by the Feral. Hand of Hindrance coming in clutch though. Getting that slow bash coming in. Going to be heavily DR'd as Zulali does get at least a bite in. Zana's going to be a wings. Going to be a minute-long wings for Versace. Forced out a trick out of Zulalu. That's exactly what he needed. Playing very defensive. Crucible Flame for a self-heal. Just trying to make it out of away from Zulalu ASAP. Shield of Vengeance to rotate out of this damage as bleeds are stacking up. Could maybe get a big execute sentence onto Zulalu. He does pre-wall his damage. Wants to stay in, wants to keep fighting, might want to play a bit more defensively. Big Shield of Vengeance pop even through wall. That's a lot of damage through wall. Renewal coming in, but that's going to be DR'd. Renewal, lots of healing reduction here. Versace is staying hyper offensive, trying to get a cast out, forcing a cooldown set as a lot, and catching him in a hodge, and that's going to be enough damage to take him out at the very end. This man just dismantled this whole team red right now. Not even playing the big bursty build like Athaman was doing over on here with a big judgment playstyle. Just a more very slow pace, very self-heal heavy, forcing out cooldowns little by little. Build, forcing everything out of these guys. That's just one man on Team Blue. Gonna be Grizzle. Try to see if he can swap forms a little bit. Try to see if he can take up the damage from Versace. Where someone said 17% dampening. It's gonna be a high enough dampening where these guys are gonna start to feel hurt if they're trying to consistently heal themselves, but this won't be too terrible. That's gotta be Versace getting out and again. Another minute-long wings out of Grizzle, forcing out Chicken with Thorns, and just doesn't want to hit the Feral at all. Hand of Freedom, ponying up, trying to go for a bit of a self-heal. He got the cooldowns he needed out of Grizzle. If Grizzle can pre-wall the next hard setup, then he might be in a good spot. But until then, he's got out in the open without that trinket. Versace juking out that kick from the Feral, so he's gonna be able to get a couple flashlight heals for free, even getting that Crucible for another hot heal rolling as well to stack up a fatter Crucible later. Lighting that cycle at the last moment, trying to see if he can maybe get himself a full Hydra to Grizzle, trying to set up resources, does get hit with a Skull Bash, locked out of heals for a little bit, but should be able to go for a setup. Hodge coming down with full wings right here, going to go for big damage right now. Same coming in for Grizzle. Is that still going to be enough? Massive damage continuing. Templars are still continuing to bash damage back into Grizzle. He has a bite. That's it though. Versace taking everybody out back to back to back. Nobody's doing a chance there. Except maybe Kanda. I'm pretty sure that is the same survival hunter from a video. Yo, get Canada back in on these, dude. Canada gotta give it another go.